This is kodu millet, slightly brown, organic. You can see this. Now for me alone, this amount of kodu is enough for 2 times. I'm going to make a nice chana ka pulao with this kodu millet. I'm going to now wash this rice and soak it at night itself with 4 cups of water. It will look as if you have to go on, washing. You just wash it for 2 to 3 times and soak it with the same tumbler, the same measurement 4 times. There's a lot of dirt in it. No, it is the color of the millet. Just got to wash it once or twice and leave it. It's okay, no problem. I'll wash it once again. Tomorrow morning you will still see a brown layer of the millet over there. It's not dirt, it's the color of the millet itself. I washed it. This is my second time. I have soaked millet first. Now I am soaking black chana. A fistful of black chana, just in proportion to the millet, and as per FFT protocol, I have made the same measurement of millet and chana together. Good morning everybody. So last night I had soaked kodu millet at 1:3.5. It has soaked and still you see the black water there, but that is the minerals of the kodu, so please don't discard it. Keep it with you. Things needed to make a nice chana rice with millet. So I have used black chana today. I have boiled it, kept it in the stove for 7 whistles and taken it out. Next I have used masalas like dhania powder, chili powder. I have used chana masala and little bit of garam masala. I have used very little real masala items like bay leaf, cloves, 2 pieces of cinnamon, 1 ilachi and jeera. I am using about 1.5 onions sliced. Ginger, if you want to, you can add garlic. I prefer not to use. A little bit of curry and coriander leaves, and this is some tomatoes. So let's start our pot meal preparation. And this was the measurement of my kodu millet last night, and it's the same measurement at 1:1 ratio with the Since we believe in slow cooking for millets, I am using a mud clay pot which I always use. I have one of this and I have a smaller one which I use for cooking plain chawal. Now the oil has heated. Now I'm going to add a little bit of jeera. Since I'm making a very small quantity and just good enough for myself, I'm adding very little, just a small piece of cinnamon, 1 ilachi, little bit of cloves and bay leaves. Allow it to splatter. You see the garam masala is splattering like this. In the normal course, I like to put all this garam masala in a potli and drop it inside the millet. So I don't have to chew the masala, keep it outside. I like to have it like that. But I forgot to do that process in the morning. So here I am with the real masalas. Now with this I add this onion. I am not adding garlic today. I don't like garlic in millet, so I'm not, but you can. It will, those of you who like it, you can really do it. Before I forget, I would like to mention I have learned all these things from my guru, my mentor, Srimati Yogambar Sundar. Yesterday she taught the same thing using rice, chana rice. So I thought, why not convert it for diabetics as millet chana rice. And so here is the recipe. It's just as I have replaced rice with millets, that's all. You're seeing the onions are getting roasted well. Of late, the last 1 year, I have learned to add rock salt in all my dishes. Only for the sabjis where it's really needed, I add the powdered salt. Rock salt is also iodized, but it's very good for health, I am told. So I like to add rock salt. You see the onions are cooking very well, and at this stage for my quantity I have taken about 1.5 spoons of dhania powder, half a spoon of chili powder to my spice levels. They are very low, so I have added. Allow it to fry very well. A little bit of chana masala and little bit of garam masala. Keep it in sim. Give it a nice mix, and now that it's all fried up very well, I add the tomatoes. Allow it to cook well, adding little salt. I like to add salt stage by stage. So here it is. As of now, it is kept in medium high. It's a very slow cooking method. The tomatoes have to cook a bit. If you see now, the tomatoes are mashed very well. At this stage, I add the black chana. Amount of chana is exactly equal to that of the millet. The same measurement of this glass. So we follow the exact FFT protocol. Now, at last I crush kasuri methi. The chana was cooked with salt in it, so it's already there. And at last, I keep little bit of coriander for garnishing and add the rest of it. Give it a nice stir. Allow it to cook for 5 to 10 minutes. If you see now, the black chana, tomatoes have all smashed very well. This is 1 measure of this cup and 3.5 measures of water in it. Adding the water. Remember, the water will be brown. It's okay. That's the mineral content of the millet. Pour water first. Keep it in sim, slow, complete sim, and bring it to boil. With little bit of salt for the next stage. You see, adding very little salt. Cover it until the water comes to boil. Now the water is boiling well. Let's add the millet into it. The water has to boil well. It's a 1-pot meal altogether. There are 2 methods to it. One method is to cook the millet separately and then mix the masalas. The other, since I had mentioned that I am making a 1-pot meal, I am putting it all together. This also comes out very well, just like that. Now I am adding everything, bringing it to a gentle mix. Give it a gentle mix. And very slow cooking. This will take about 15-20 minutes for this rice to cook. I have cooked it in very slow flame. The millets are done. So if you're observing, see, it's completely cooked. Now it's very beautifully cooked. 1:3.5. Best part of clay, as I said, is clay pot cooking is it cooks even after the stove is off. So now I switch off the stove. I am a little bit of a coconut person, so I am garnishing it with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut. It is up to you. If you are not a coconut person, it's okay. Now this rice can be consumed by 4 of us. So I am garnishing with a little bit of coconut, a little bit of kasuri methi that was left over, little bit of curry leaves and coriander leaves. I am done. So here it is, millet ka chana rice. I dedicate this cooking of mine today to Srimati Yogambar Sundar. She taught me this recipe with rice and I have converted it to millet. Thank you and good day.